everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Anissa and I am documenting my TTC journey. Today I am joined by a special guest, also known as my wife. Bridget has been helping me with my stims and I've been recording those videos, so you will see her in some of my other videos, so I figured it was a good opportunity for us to introduce you all to her. Also, she's in all of my photos of the intro, but she's never been in the channel, so it's a little weird. So here she is, Bridget! Yay! To kind of just get to know us better, I thought that we would do the wife tag. Kick things off, the first question is, how did you meet?
At work, but we have to stipulate that we didn't work together. We worked in completely different apartments. No one was anyone's boss or anything like that.
I thought you said we worked in completely different apartments, and I was like, what? Completely different departments.
Completely different departments.
Yeah. I worked in sales and Bridget worked in post-production, and so we definitely worked for the same company, but we didn't really, there wasn't much crossover between our teams.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we first met. And then we didn't start actually dating until, how long after I started?
6 months?
6 months after.
I don't think I talked to you for the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I just creeped on you in the kitchen.
Me from afar.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then eventually, yeah, we talked the Halloween party, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been together?
Almost 5 years.
We have been together for almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years next month. Dang. That's cray. When did you get married?
How many months has it been? Almost 6. Almost 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got married in September, on September 12th.
2020.
2020. So we've been married for almost 6 months. That's crazy too. That was already 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Who made the first move? I actually don't know how to answer that. Who made the first move?
I didn't know if you liked girls. So I wasn't sure how to approach you at all. Where I was like, well, she seems really cool, so I do want to get to know her, but I probably want to also maybe date her if she'd be up for that. There was a day that I stalled because I thought you were getting your stuff ready to leave.
Oh yeah.
And so we ended up taking the bus home together.
We actually lived, our apartments were a block away from each other. And we didn't know that, but we used to take the same, or I used to take the same bus as Bridget. So one day, because I had to work later, she stayed at work to do some activities or extra things. But it was really just so that she could take the bus with me. So
Which sounds kind of creepy, but
kind of does.
You did immediately start talking to me when we left the office. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it was fine. It wasn't weird. So if that is the first move, then technically you made the first move.
Yes, except that on that bus ride, you apparently flirted with me the whole time, and it all went completely over my head.
Yes, this is true. I asked her if she could, take me to, her favorite pizza spot, which is definitely, hey, you want to take me on a date?
No, the truth is, you told me in that conversation that you were 22, and I was like, oh, okay, she's too young for me. And then just sort of was like, never mind.
Age is just a number, baby! Okay. I'm gonna say you made the first move.
I'll take it.
Who said I love you first? I think I did.
Mm-hmm.
I think we talked about this recently and we decided that it was me. And I waited a second because I was really nervous because I didn't want to be in a super committed relationship. And then then we happened and we were super committed to each other pretty fast. So that was me. Who is the funniest?
Oh, me for sure.
Rude. Definitely me. I am the funniest. No, you're pretty funny. You're pretty funny when you want to be.
I feel funny when you laugh at my jokes because it's hard to get you to Crocs sometimes.
Okay. So we can say both of us.
Yeah.
Who's the better cook?
Depends on what we're making.
Depends on what we're making.
For like 90% of meals, Anissa. But there are a few ones that I am very good at. And I'm not sure if I'm actually that good at it or she just doesn't feel like cooking it. So she's like, you're way better at that.
You're so good at cooking that. You should make it.
Yeah.
Who is the crybaby? I'm not gonna take the word crybaby because I don't like that. But who is more emotional, who cries more? Definitely me.
Yeah.
What during the video? Stop.
Come back.
So I would say that I cried more.
Mm-hmm.
Who is in the right? Ooh, wow, that's a deep question.
It's just who is in the right,
yeah.
Not like more often or just
in the right
in general. Okay.
I would say that I think that I'm always in the right, but I'm probably not.
I'd say the same thing. So,
yeah. Who is the tidiest? You. You are more clean than I am. I wouldn't say that I'm messy, but I am disorganized sometimes.
I think it just matters less to you.
I'm just like a whatever during the week, and then I'll clean on the weekend, and you are more of like every day I'll pick something up. Yeah. Who laughs the most? This is such a weird question. Who laughs the most? I'm gonna skip that. I don't like that.
I think we both laugh a lot.
Yeah. Both of us?
We're mostly laughing at our own jokes most of the time.
That's true. Who says sorry first? You? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little more. The Leo in me doesn't like being wrong, so I will say sorry sometimes if I do mess something up, but
yeah, my family's Canadian, so sorry's in my blood.
It's natural.
Yeah.
Who always gets their way? I didn't want to finish that because I know the answer is me. Me.
I get my way sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Who spends, oh my gosh, the rest of these are going to be me. Who spends the most on clothes? Me.
Yeah, but I never buy clothes, so it kind of balances out. It's not like we spend like a lot of money collectively on clothes. We probably spend the amount like a normal person.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
All right. Who is more romantic? I would say you are. Bridget writes me love notes on sticky notes. Sometimes almost every day. Depends. You haven't actually wrote me a note in a while.
No, because I needed to buy a new palette of sticky notes.
When we got engaged, wow, that was not.
Well, there's more to that, but that's more of a just a you and me conversation.
Okay. When we got engaged, Bridget asked me to marry her with sticky notes, so I would say that she
with a lot. It wasn't just a Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, you want to explain it? You can explain it.
No, you can explain it.
But the Grey's Anatomy episode with the sticky note was cute.
Yeah, because they had no time to get married, but...
Okay, well, Bridget wrote me a sticky note. Aside from the ones that she actually gave me, she wrote another one for every day for a year, 365 days. And then the sticky note where she asked me to marry her, it was on top of all those other sticky notes, and it had, our dog's name is Woods, so it had wood and a drawing of Woods, and then you, which was a drawing of me, and then Mary, which was a drawing of my ring, and then me, I was gonna say me again, but me, and it was a drawing of her. So it was really cute, it was super romantic. I was so overcome, I threw up. And it was great. It was a lovely day.
Who's the crier? The one who cries so much she gets sick.
Okay. Who's the most patient? You. Okay. Let's just keep going.
We're very different. That's okay.
Who is the most optimistic? I think that we're both pretty optimistic. If I'm like answering honestly, I feel like it's the both of us.
I feel like grand scheme I'm pretty optimistic, but then I'm also really good at worrying. So,
but you optimistically worry. Yeah, you don't worry for the worst. I feel like you worry for like a better.
How does that make sense?
I don't know. Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like I would worry like death, and you won't worry like that low. Like you would worry like sick or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like I feel like in that way you're more optimistic because you're not worrying for like the worst possible.
No, I just think of like 100 small things that could go wrong. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where that measures up, but
I don't think either of us are a pessimist, so that should cover it.
Okay. Who takes longer to get ready?
You?
Me. Who is grumpier in the morning? Me.
I don't know if that's fair to say because you're not even fully awake for like the first hour of the morning. So I'm not sure who I'm interacting with, but she is grumpy.
That's fair. I don't wake up for like a good hour past when I actually wake up. So is it me? I don't know. Who is more stubborn?
Who do you think?
I think you.
You think I'm more stubborn?
Yeah. Do you think I'm more stubborn?
Yeah. Well, the person who always gets her way.
But that doesn't necessarily make me more stubborn.
Yeah, it just means I'm not fighting with you.
No, but I think like if you have something, you'll be stubborn on that something.
Yeah, I can be pretty stubborn.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Who is a social butterfly? Who's more social? I think we're social in different ways. I think I'm more social with like social media stuff and obviously like YouTube stuff and things like that. But I think social as in like hanging out with friends, then you're more social in that aspect. So I don't know how to answer that then. I think social butterfly.
Yeah, like I like going. I like going to a party where I don't know anyone. That's a fun time for me.
I mean, I do too.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we have that in common.
Okay. Here's the last question.
It's not good when I say something and your response is, okay.
Okay.
Next.
This is the last question. Ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Who has the best wife? Just kidding.
Did you get that wrong? Did you forget who you're supposed to point out? You're making a joke.
I'm making a joke.
Oh, okay, all right.
Both of us have the best wife.
Yeah.
Wow. I was making a joke. I was making a joke. Anyway.
You're making a joke.
Okay. So
do you want to do that last question over again?
No.
Okay.
So that is the wife tag. This is my wife, Bridget. Oh, actually, I had one more thing I wanted to talk about with you. So I've never actually described why the name of the channel is called Becoming the Lefevers, and I thought this would actually be a good time to talk about that. Yeah. So Bridget's last name is Lefever, and I haven't actually officially changed my last name, but the plan is for me to change it also to Lefever. But when I was thinking of channel names, I was thinking about like, I think for me it was like, you know, your family has like close friends and they all go by their last names, and it was like very representative of their families. And I think for me, not to get super deep, I don't think I ever I don't think I ever like super felt like my last name is Christerna. And I don't think that I super felt like I was part of the Christerna family. Like that was definitely my dad's side and his family, but I didn't really feel a part of that. And then my mom has like her last name and my grandma has a different last name. My sister has a different last name. So I didn't really feel a part of the Garcias, which is what my mom's last name is either. So I didn't really have that identity to that last name. So when we were talking about who was going to take whose last name, I thought I would take Bridget's last name because we are pretty close to your family, and
It's a cool name.
It's a cool name. And so yeah, so when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, like we are going to become like the Lefevers. We're gonna become that family that you like reference by their last names. And so when I was thinking about it, like our goal is to have a family and to have a baby and to become the Lefevers. So that is why the channel name is called Becoming the Lefevers, because we're not there yet, but hopefully very soon. That is the end of this video. If you liked it, please press the thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would love for you to follow along my TTC journey, our TTC journey, as we go through our upcoming IVF cycle. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And that's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye!